Hey you guys, my name is Alexis and welcome to Her Light. Alright you guys, so we are talking all this month about the waiting season. What the waiting season is, what you should be doing during the waiting season, and ultimately how you can live your best life during the waiting season. So some of you might be asking, what's this waiting season she's talking about? I got you. So the best way that I could describe the waiting season is that the waiting season is that in-between time between one season and another season. So for example, when I graduated from USM, after I graduated, your girl had to get a job. And so I was job hunting, and I guess the common term would be like post-grad. And so post-grad would be my waiting season. That was a waiting season for me because I was waiting to try to figure out where I was going next in life. And so the new season would be me moving to Greenville and starting my job. And so that's a little example of a waiting season. So one of the goals for my blog is that I would like to be a little more transparent on here. And so I thought this would be a great opportunity to share with you guys my story and open up with you and just kind of like tell you my waiting experience, what I'm going through right now. And so this is my story. So my story actually starts in January. Nope, scratch that. It starts in December. In December, your girl graduated with her master's degree and she was ready to take the world. I was filling out all types of applications here and there and all over the place. And I was doing interviews. I was really feeling excited about the future and just ready to start, getting my life on a roll. As the job hunt is continuing, I was like, I need to be an adult and really make sure my life is straight. Like, I need to start doing my yearly checkups and things like that. So I started planning for my yearly checkups with my doctors, my regular doctor, my dentist, the eye doctor, all that good stuff. And so, all the appointments were going well, and I go to the eye doctor and I was ready for some new glasses. That's what I thought I was going in for. And so we proceed with the eye appointment like any other eye appointment. And I let my doctor know that, hey, by the way, when I do my makeup on my left eye, I can't see nothing. And for me, I didn't think nothing of it when I first noticed it. I thought that I was getting older, so that means my eyes are getting changing, my prescription is changing. So I just kind of brushed it to the side, but I wanted to let my doctor know. And so we ended up being in the doctor's appointment for about a good 3 hours, running all types of tests. And that's a lot of thunder, excuse me. But we're in a doctor's office for about a good 3 hours running all types of tests. And at the end, he basically was like, you're not going crazy. Like, your prescription just didn't change out of nowhere. Like, you're losing your vision. And I was like, what? Like, what's going on? And so he told me, I'm going to send you to Mobile because I really don't know the answer to it. And he's a specialist. There's this doctor who's a specialist who's going to be able to help you. So literally that next week, I think it was like that next week or so, we go to Mobile, we meet with this doctor, and within like a couple of seconds, he told me what I had, which is called keratoconus. Keratoconus is a disorder of the eye that results in progressive thinning of the cornea. This may result in blurry vision, double vision, nearsightedness, irregular astigmatism, and light sensitivity, leading to a poor quality of life. Usually both eyes are affected. Thankfully, I was blessed that only my right eye was affected. And in more severe cases, a scarring or a circle may be seen within the cornea. And so that's what I have, you guys. And it did make life a little more difficult because I couldn't see out my right eye for a good minute. And so the doctor, once he told me what I had and explained what it was, he was like, I want you to go to Atlanta because there's this doctor who specializes in this surgery that I think will help you. But I don't know if you qualify for it because I don't know how far you have progressed within this disease. So that next week, we go to Atlanta and we meet this doctor and I qualify for the surgery and the ball gets rolling. We go back and forth for Atlanta a couple of trips and I have the surgery, which is a cross-linking surgery. The surgery went well. The doctor was really pleased with how I was recovering, and then he sends me back to the coast, and now I'm just waiting. Well, I had to wait for 6 months because that's how long the surgery took for it to heal, and you can't tell if it's working until after 6 months. And so that's what I'm doing. My waiting season is just waiting to see if the surgery worked. So the hardest part about my waiting season was not so much of the disease, but the fact that I had to put everything that I pictured for my new season on pause. I had this picture in my mind of what my new life was going to be like after I got my master's. And I have been waiting for this for a good 5 years. The picture that I had envisioned for my life was that I would move to a big city, find a beautiful apartment, and just find a job that matches my passion and interest and pays me well, and just ultimately live my best life and settle down somewhere. But I had to let go of that picture. I had to give it to God and let Him paint over it and create a blank canvas. And the thing that I had to remember was that God is the best artist in the whole entire universe. So no matter what He creates in my life, I know that it's going to be a beautiful masterpiece. And that's what I had to remind myself when I felt like I was getting down, when I was doubting myself, and when I was comparing myself to others. I had to constantly remind myself that God is creating a masterpiece. And so no matter what my plans are, I know that God's plans are always better than mine. And I have to trust the process and know that God is creating a beautiful masterpiece in my life. So I just got back from my big appointment, my follow-up appointment in Mobile. And so this appointment was kind of a big appointment because it was going to determine if the surgery worked or not. And if it didn't, I would have to get possibly a transplant, a cornea transplant. And so I was kind of really on edge about it a little as the months were coming, because this was the date, like the final date that I was like, okay, am I going to get out of my waiting season, or am I going to still be in a waiting season? And so today, actually, I got some good news that my eye is not fully healed yet, but they see a little progress, and so my eye is getting a little better. So I don't have to go back to the doctor till next year. I don't have to worry about doing a cornea transplant at the moment, as long as I keep taking my medicine, and there's some other options that I could do possibly to strengthen my eye. But other than that, just taking wearing my glasses, taking my medicine and my eye drops, the doctor feels very confident that, you know, my eye is going to heal really well. And so that was good news for me. He gave me the clear on doing activities, like I can do my normal activities. I can go driving. I can, you know, do the normal stuff that I was going to do anyway, or beforehand. Not what I was going to do. That came out wrong. But he gave me the clear to doing driving, reading, or other little activities that I struggled with prior. And yeah, so I'm excited. I still don't know. I thought I would know like immediately after. I didn't think I was going to get the clear today. I thought that honestly that my waiting season was going to even get prolonged because it hasn't been a full 6 months since my surgery, and I thought he was going to, you know, push it back a little bit and, you know, have me come back and forth. But he gave me the clear, and so I'm really happy. I'm really blessed. And I'm still kind of in a waiting season in a sense, because now that I'm cleared, I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do next? Or God, where do you want me to go next? Or what you want me to do next? So I'm just chilling, and I'm just still gonna embrace the waiting season. I think God really just wants me to sit back and relax a little bit, and because I haven't been doing that a lot within the past years. So I'm just gonna truly learn how to embrace this season. And anybody who's going through a waiting season, it might not be like mine, but if you're going through a waiting season and you're struggling with the process, just know that you're not alone. We all go through some form of the waiting season, and the best thing that I can tell you is to trust God. And let go of any plans that you had, and let God come in and just really transform your life. Let him make a masterpiece out of your life. And so if you are struggling during your waiting season, you know, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. If you're going through a waiting season right now and you would like to share, I encourage you to drop it down below in the comments. I learned that sharing your story is actually a good way to release a lot of stress that you have, or, you know, you never know who might need to hear this. And so I challenge you guys, no matter what the waiting season is, if you're in school, or you're trying to get a new job, or you're about to have a baby or start a new family, whatever it is, you know, trust God. And yeah, that's honestly the biggest thing that I've learned from this, is to really just trust God and let him make a masterpiece out of your life. All right, you guys, so that is all that I have for you. If you want to learn more about the waiting season and what to do while you're waiting, I have a blog that you can check out. And then just stay tuned. I got some more things coming up to help us through this waiting season, and I will see you soon. Remember to shine brightly. Bye.